What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Faking Sports. I'm your host, David Kincaid, and I hope we got some work done over the weekend. I truly hope we do, because we got Texas this weekend, and you know how that goes. Red River rivalry, and it's time to strap it up, play some football. I understand that Coach Venables gave the team the weekend off. I think that's a good thing. Let these guys rest up and get ready to go into this full stretch of SEC slate games. Now, as far as the coaching staff, Seth Latrell, I hope you didn't take any time off. I hope you didn't go play golf, bowling, do whatever it is that you do with your family. I hope you didn't do any of that. I hope that you got in the facility and watched football nonstop. And there's one particular game in which I hope you watched, Alabama Vanderbilt. This was a good old slobber knocker. Seriously, I hope you watched the game. And I hope you didn't just watch the game. I hope you look at the game plan that Vanderbilt implemented in this game. If y'all been watching my channel for a while, you know that I am all about running the football. Non-stop, body shot, body shot, body shot until I break you down. And when you put your hands down, I go over the top and throw an overhand right. If you don't know what that means, body shot is running the football and overhand right is throwing it deep. Instead of we're going to throw the ball in order to open the pass when we have our 5 starting wide receivers down, we're not even going to get back into that. But let's get into this Bama Vanderbilt game. I want to start off with 54 rushes. 54. Now, let's look at what we have. We have Alabama, which you have heard me say over and over is the gold standard for football. While Nick Saban was there, all they did was win. They pushed people around, they bullied people, and they made people scared to play them. The allure of Alabama, and that started with 300-plus pound linemen and big running backs. You go through all the years and you look at all the running backs that went to Alabama. Derrick Henry, TJ Yeldon. I'm not about to go through all of them. Y'all know who they are. They constantly pounded the football. And they beat you into submission. Yes, they lost some games here and there. Yes, they missed some field goals. Yes, they had field goals returned for touchdowns. Yes, they lost due to some turnovers. But Nick Saban won national title after national title with the same recipe, running the football and playing great defense. So let's look at it. 54 rushes for 166 yards. This is Alabama with all the 4- and 5-star recruits they have against the perennial worst team in the SEC, Vanderbilt, who has 2- and 1-star recruits, maybe some 3-star recruits. They don't have no 5-star recruits on that roster. And I promise you they don't have very many 4-star recruits on that roster. If you're a 4-star recruit, why in the hell would you go to Vanderbilt unless you're from that area? So he took a bunch of 3-, 2-, and 1-star recruits, and he ran the ball 54 times. Let me tell you what that does. That puts you in manageable 3rd down situations. For example, 54 carries, 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3.1 yards per carry. If you give me 3.1 yards per carry, I'm in 3rd and 1. I'm in 3rd and 2. I'm in 3rd and 3. Not 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9. I'm in favorable situations in which I can knock off the number 1 team in the nation. I can knock off the big bad wolf in Alabama. Vanderbilt was 0-60 against AP top 25 teams. Now they got 1 because they brought in a coach that understands what it takes to win football games. And I'm not about to sit up here and say Vanderbilt's going to a playoff or none of that. But for 1 game, they got it right. They played keep away. You know what else 54 rushes does? time of possession, which I have been screaming about since Brent Venables got on the scene and he brought Jeff Levy with him, and then he turned the reins over to Seth Luttrell. He had been screaming and screaming and screaming about time of possession. We are constantly losing the time of possession. Even when we beat Texas last year, we lost the time of possession because we had the ball last. The time of possession for this game, hold on to your seats. Alabama, 17 minutes and 52 seconds. And still being Alabama, they still had a chance to win. Vanderbilt, time of possession, 42 minutes and 8 seconds. 42 minutes and 8 seconds. This is a 60-minute football game. 42 minutes and 8 seconds. They held the football. Was Alabama able to capitalize on some big plays? Yeah, Alabama. You got a 5-star wide receiver making spectacular plays, running down the field. But when it came down to it, they jumped up to a 13-point lead. And then as Alabama slowly came back, they stuck to their guns and they continued to run the football. Now, they could have panicked. They could have kept throwing the football all over the place, in which they did make some spectacular throws. They had one deep ball that they connected on a 4th and 1. You know why? Because Alabama was packed into the box. Because these guys are running the football. You think I'm playing? Let me show you. All right, here it is. This is the highlights. So this is to start the highlights off. The first play that you're going to see right here, Vanderbilt has already crossed the 40. They have been running the football. Is what it is. This particular set, they're set up in a power run formation. They have twins to the left side, which is down here in the bottom of the screen. They have it looks like they got a tight end on one side. The running back is full ready to come downhill. It's giving a good run. Look, they're going to give a good run fake. Look at all the Alabama defenders. They're creeping in the box because Vanderbilt's been running the ball. So now that you have ran the football and you have everybody in the box, you got a one-high safety look. You got man down here at the bottom and everybody else is in the box. You got 3 down linemen. You got your star linebacker. You got another linebacker up top, 2 linebackers, and the other safety is even creeped down. You have 8 people in the box and 3 defending the pass. Because you ran the football. You don't get that look running jet sweeps. You don't get that look in empty. Vanderbilt did what most people didn't think they would be able to do and made Alabama react to what they're doing as far as running the football. Here comes the play. Good play action fake. We got a good effort by the quarterback. We got a completion downfield. Probably a comeback route or a stop route. Big play. Because they were able to run the football. Let's go. Look down in the bottom. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. In the red zone. Favorable down. You look at it again. We got twins. We got a tight end. Now we got a pistol look with 2 backs. We got a big back ready to block, and we got the other running back. Look at Alabama. Count the people in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in the box. Because they've been running the football. Now let's see the results. We get a good run block. We got a kick out. We got a 1-on-1. Now push the pile. never run downhill. Not this crap we've been doing. I keep telling y'all that you can't reinvent football. Football is not to be reinvented. Now, I'm not saying go out and run the triple option and run the wishbone, but you got to run the football. And jet sweeps, reverses, reverse passes, and throwing the ball going to empty on first down is not it. You don't get to 3rd and 1 that way. You get to 3rd and 1 by running the football, and that's what Vanderbilt did. Holding on to the football. They jump out 7-0. Okay. They had a scripted first series, and they went and scored. That's what they're supposed to do. Not really, because it's Vanderbilt. Now, this is where our defense comes in at. Because what is our defense good at? Turnovers. We lead the nation in turnovers. And here comes the turnover. Throw, tip drill, ball in the air. Let's take it back. What is he doing right here? I have no idea. There's no reason for you to do that, to cause any speculation or have them to even review it. That's playing scared. Get your damn head across the damn pylon and run the ball inside. Run towards the middle of the goalpost and make it no doubt. Let's go. 2nd quarter. Look at the formation, guys. 3rd and 8. Look at how many Alabama has in the box. And what I want you to understand is when you look at how much Alabama has in the box, look at all this space that they have to work with. Because everybody is in a confined space. As an offense, you know where you're going. But if you spread out to 5 wide, they're going to spread out to 5 wide. And then you have to constantly make completions going down the field. It's harder to receive the snap, assess the situation, make an accurate pass. Then he has to make separation. Then he has to catch the pass. Then he has to hold on to the ball and make a play. There's a lot of factors that are in play when you're throwing the football, as opposed to receive the shotgun, turn around, hand it to the running back, and let him go make a play. This is not hard. And I know it may seem like I'm going crazy here, but I'll pull my hair out because I've told you guys, this game is not hard. When you do what you're supposed to do, and you have the right game plan going into the game. But all too often we have these coaches that outcoach themselves. Here we go. Let's go. Now we got a jet sweep coming. No, he don't have the ball. The quarterback does. This is another thing that happens whenever you have run plays and you're constantly running the ball. The defense starts to get frustrated. Alabama had a lot of penalties this game. We got a face mask call right here. Tried to rip his head off. But first down, let's move the ball. Look at it again. You think Alabama likes committing this many people to the box? Give me a little motion. Get some guys out of place. 13 is communicating. You got a guy up here communicating. You got a defensive back that's not even ready. Let's go. 3rd and 11. There it is. You see the difference between 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 11? You get them in bad positions, and now your defensive linemen, Alabama's athletes, can go make plays. R. Mason Thomas can go make plays. P.J. Adebawore can go make plays. Ethan Downs can go make plays. But he hit him in the head. Penalty. Let's go. Let's keep the drive going. They're frustrated. Now, look at here. 3rd and goal on the 1-yard line. You think he tried to outcoach himself? No. We got 11, you got 11. We're coming straight ahead. It's 3rd and 1. There's no finesse here. We don't even have this formation in our playbook. We'll be 3rd and 1, and we'll be in a freaking shotgun trying to run the ball. Let's go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. The defender actually made a good tackle. He just reached out with the football. It's not hard. Reach out with the football and fall forward. The score is 23-7. Now, if you like me, because I sure thought, hey, it's Alabama, they're going to come out in the second half and they're going to get back to Alabama football. They're going to play some defense. Vanderbilt might panic. It's freaking Vanderbilt. And they're going to take care of business. But the number 1 team in the nation, they came back running the football. Here they go. Here they come. Here they come. Running the football. Coaches, running the football. Coaches, run the football. 1st and goal. We don't do nothing stupid. 3rd quarter, let's go. Alabama's got the football. 1st and 10. There's that freshman. My Jimmys are better than your Joes. Alabama moving the ball downfield. Here comes the run. Here comes the run. Now, pay particular attention to the formation. Let's go back to it. Look at the formation. This is an empty set. But make no bones about it, this is a power run. There are 3 tight ends in the game. 2 tight ends in the game. It's an empty set, but this is a power formation. Power sweep. Running the football. Look at Alabama in the box. It's 4th and 1. It's 4th and 1. You have ran the football. You have ran the football. You have ran the football. You have had success. You have had success. You have had success. Now they're going to line up and they're going to bail out to stop you on 4th and 1. They might think you're not even going to go for it. So, as you can see, they're not really up on the line. They think you're trying to draw them off sides. We're not going to fall for it, but don't worry about it. Here comes play action fake. Woo! It's a lot of green grass out there that's open, in which the Alabama defenders have to play chase. Let the ball go, son. Throw the ball where a receiver has a chance at it, not just panicking and throwing the ball out of bounds. He is throwing the ball towards the middle of the field because that safety was up close and that safety had to play chase right off the bat. Let's go back to the beginning of it. Here it is, right back at the beginning of it. Watch the safety in the middle of the field. Look, everybody is within 10 yards and at least 5 yards inside the hashes. There is plenty of space. There's nobody outside the hashes. There's plenty of space to run to. Now watch the safety have to turn and chase. He's beat. He's beat right off the bat. All because they ran the football. I understand the concepts of what Seth Luttrell is trying to do. But what Seth Luttrell is not doing is setting those concepts up by running the football. He's just running concepts. That's not how football is operated. Let's keep going. Alabama's going to make some plays. There's the freshman. There's the freshman. 5 stars. Going against 2-star defensive backs. It's going to happen. 4th quarter. Look at the score. 33-28. Vanderbilt's been running the football the whole time and holding on to the football. So when Alabama does get a chance, They're not in sync. They haven't been on the field as much. That's R. Mason Thomas. That's PJ Adebawore. That's Ethan Downs. In the fourth quarter is when our defense takes over the football game, when teams are behind and they have to throw the ball. But we have to have the lead instead of pressing and us trying to go down and where we have to throw the ball. We already know that our offensive line is banged up. We already know that we have young wide receivers that aren't quite getting separation. So instead of putting us in that bad position, put us in a more favorable position. We have capable running backs. I didn't even see Caleb Hicks this year. I think I seen him in one or two downs, not even a whole series. Here we come. We got him back. This is one-on-one football right here. We got everybody in the box. They have to play man on the outside, one-on-one football, no help. And all he did was run a comeback route. I don't know how many of you, how many of my viewers have played defensive back. But if you played defensive back, you know there are a couple of routes that are very hard to cover. A dig route and a comeback route. And this is it right here. This is man coverage. Everybody's in the box. There's plenty of space out here to run the football, run a play, comeback route, stop route. Perfect delivery by the quarterback. This is routes on air. This is what you practice. He threw that ball well before the wide receiver was looking. That's a 1st and 10. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Now we didn't, even though we spread you out a little bit, guess what? They still got to pack the box. We got man coverage. Look at the top wide receiver. Look at the receiver in the slot. Look at the receiver down here at the bottom. This is all man coverage because we have to commit guys to the box because you guys have shown that you are ready to run the football on us. We got 8 people in the box. 3rd and 1. Give me a little tight end flare. A little tight end release after a block. It's beautiful. Because you have ran the football, you can play action fake and do great things off of that. 40-28. Here comes Alabama. They're still Alabama. They still got Jalen Milroe. They're still gonna make some plays. But if you limit their possessions, time of possession by running the football, when you run the football, the clock keeps going. When you have an incomplete pass, the clock stops. It's not hard. Here they come. They're going to run the football. They can't catch him. Those are 2-star recruits. And they come back 2nd and 12. They make a great play. This is just great setup. You ran the football and you haven't used that play, so they haven't seen it, and you're just doing good things. 1st and 10. What y'all think they're gonna do right here? 2 minutes to go left on the clock. Let's run the football. Alabama's tired. 2nd and 6. Let's run the football. I don't care who's running it. Somebody run it. We're not in empty. We're not in 5 wide. We're not trying we're not motioning the guy around the quarterback 2 times in a circle and then trying to run a jet sweep. We're not throwing wide receiver screens. We're just going to turn around and hand the football off. Let our guys go block. And that's ball game, folks. So we have a stunned Alabama team beaten by a team that has never beaten an AP top 25 team in Vanderbilt, 0-60. But now they finally got one. They got one for one particular reason. And it's the reason that I've been screaming about nonstop. When do we learn? We got to figure something out. Seth Luttrell is not it, guys. It's not about because of who he is. It's about the mentality of the offensive coordinator. I said this in one of my previous videos. The tutelage of which he has come under. If he has come under an air raid system, we're not going to have success. We're not going to have success until we get an offensive coordinator that runs a pro-style system. And a pro-style system is running the football. A pro-style system is getting guys to pack the box so you have more space to work with. I don't know who the hell came up with spread all my wide receivers out so I can spread the defense out and try to hit hole. No. Make the defense do this. And all this space out here, they're chasing instead of playing zone. Just a couple of another notable game. Texas A&M beat Missouri. I told you guys that Missouri was a flawed team. I told you LSU was a flawed team. That's why I wasn't worried about our schedule. But this offensive play calling, scoring 16 points and 19 points, this worries me. Our team doesn't worry me. Even with the wide receivers that we have hurt, that doesn't worry me. Because I would be able to adjust to that and run the football. Now, if you told me all my running backs was hurt, I'd be a little more worried. But I don't need to run 5 wide receivers. They're all hurt? Okay. Give me 1 or 2. I got 2 very capable tight ends. I don't need 5 wide receivers to put on the field, especially when all of them are under 6 feet tall. Texas A&M beat Missouri. They ran the ball 36 times for 236 yards. Time of possession, 33 minutes, 13 seconds to 26 minutes and 47 seconds. That's a full 7 minutes. The Vandy game, 25 minutes plus for Vandy. Arkansas beat Tennessee. Their time of possession, they were plus 11 minutes. Speaking of the Tennessee game, they actually rushed for more yards. But Arkansas held the time of possession with their backup quarterback. And they ran the ball 44 times. They both ran for 2 touchdowns. But in a tight ball game, the time of possession matters. Nico had the ball at the end of the game with a chance to win it, and he made a bad mistake. You know why? Because you put your freshman quarterback, your redshirt freshman quarterback, sophomore quarterback, whatever you want to call him, in a situation in which he had to win the game. I do not want that for Michael Hawkins. I do not want to put him in a situation where he has the last possession. He has to go win me a football game. Arkansas on the flip side ran the ball more, had the time of possession, and they did not put their backup quarterback in that situation. Just to give you a sense of furthermore what I'm talking about, Tennessee ran the ball for 36 times, 174 yards. Earlier this year against Tennessee, they ran the ball 52 times for 151 yards. We ran the ball 34 times for 36 yards. Because it's not just about running the football, it's how you run the football. And we were mostly running the football with our quarterback out of a spread offense. That is not it. Not once did you make the defense strain. You have to make the defense strain. And we weren't doing that, guys. So, in closing, once again, Seth Luttrell, I hope you paid attention to the games this weekend. I hope you took something from the Vanderbilt game, as in how they won the game, and not just because oh, they went out there and they just beat Alabama, because that's not what happened. They went out there with a good game plan and they executed. That's all I got for y'all guys. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think, man. We got Texas this week. Red River rivalry. You know what time it is. Till next time, peace.